You've been there. You're playing Call of Duty. You turn a corner, and before you can even raise your sights, you're deleted from existence by some G Fuel snorting sweat lord who just moved across your screen like a glitch in the Matrix. That wasn't skill. That was the moment the movement gap killed the game. Look, let's go back in time. Think Modern Warfare 2, 2009. The movement was simple. You could sprint, you could crouch, you could go prone. That's it. The game wasn't about who could break the physics engine. It was about positioning, map knowledge, and who had the better aim. If you got the drop on someone, you won the fight. It was a level playing field. It was fun, but then things got complicated. Developers added a slide, then a tactical sprint, and players, as they always do, found ways to break it. They discovered that by combining certain button presses, you could cancel the slide animation, resetting your tactical sprint instantly. Slide canceling. Then came bunny hopping, jumping around corners to break your opponent's aim assist. These started as exploits bugs, basically, but then the pro players mastered them, and suddenly they weren't exploits anymore. They were high skill mechanics, and here's the problem. This created a massive movement gap. The game was no longer about who had the better aim. It was about who had spent hundreds of hours practicing these weird, unnatural finger gymnastics. The skill floor was raised so high that if you were a casual player, a dad with a job, a student with homework, you couldn't compete. Every lobby became a frustrating mess of players who weren't just aiming at you. They were exploiting the game's very code to move in ways you couldn't track. It stopped being a military shooter and started being a hyper-caffeinated circus. This obsession with an infinite skill ceiling has infected almost every modern shooter. And it leaves us with a serious question for the future of gaming. When we design games that only reward the top 1% who can master these exploits, are we actually making the game better? Or are we just making it more toxic, more frustrating, and ultimately less fun for everyone else?